students, welcome to BGSN. I'm Jomar.
And I'm Josh. Today we'll take a look at Show Choir, the Coffeehouse, behind the scenes of BGSN, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Tiana with this week's weather forecast.
Thanks, Jomar. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 31, with the bipolar Indy weather hitting us again with a high chance of snow showers coming in tonight. Tomorrow will be cloudy with a high of 35 and a low of 23 with snow showers, and Thursday will also be cloudy with a high of 35 and a low of 22. Friday is going to warm up just a little with partly cloudy skies and a high of 43 and a low of 28 and some rain showers starting around 8 o'clock. That's all for this weekend's weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
This past week, Officer Jacob Pickett was fatally shot while helping serve a warrant. The suspect has a criminal history and will be charged with murder, possession of marijuana, 2 counts of possession of methamphetamine, possession of a firearm without a license, and resisting arrest. The visitation dates will be Thursday, March 8th, and the funeral services will proceed the following day.
With March Madness coming up, Pizza Hut has teamed up with Dominic Shambroni, also known as the Shoe Surgeon, to launch a second edition of a sneaker that they call Pie Tops. These shoes are very limited and have the ability to order pizza and pause TV with the press of a button on the tongue of the shoe. The shoes will be available in both wheat and red colors.
A Russian transport plane crashed in Syria, killing 26 passengers and 6 crew members that were believed to be on board. The AN-26 plane crashed during a landing at a Russian airbase near the coastal city of Russia. An investigation is now underway to see what happened.
Here's Cody with a little look behind the scenes of BGSN.
So I'm executive producer today, which means I create the rundown and make sure scripts are correct, and I basically just make sure that the show goes as smoothly as it can, and if something goes wrong, it falls on me and I have to fix it.
Well, I'm weather anchoring, and I just wrote the script, and now I am watching volleyball.
Okay, so today I'm content manager, and what I do is collect all the videos from everybody who's due today, which we have on our schedule over here. Today's Friday, so, yeah, and then during the show, once I've gathered everything and put it in order, I play videos for the audience to see on their screens. So that's just a little bit of what I do.
Well, today I'm anchoring, and the way I usually prepare is get on the iPad and go through the rundown to read my script so I don't mess it up. That's usually what I do. You know, have to wear a collared shirt, look fresh and clean.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking the show intro.
My name's Alyssa. This weekend's looking a little chilly, but not today with a high of 48 and a low of 38 with
First place honors. Drew Boyce also took home first in the 50 free and set the 5th best time in Beech Grove history. He also set the
Reminder that the school play, The Diary of Anne Frank, is going to open Thursday. The players have been
BG Students News to see longer videos that happen around the school. I'm Poppy.
Come on, fantastic Friday.
Take Twitter school.
Desk camera.
Did you get all that?
The Coffeehouse is coming soon at Beech Grove High School. Here's Alyssa with more.
You know my name?
What?
Yes, I know all.
The BG players are putting on their annual Coffee House March 8th at 7 p.m. Costs for pre-sale are $2 and $3 at the door.
Starbucks! Are you kidding me? Starbucks is the greatest invention since, like, cell phones.
We hope everyone comes out and to support this funny and wacky event for the theater department.
I just want some coffee. I don't want to get drunk.
Listen, it makes you warm at night. You need vodka. I need vodka.
I think you both are stupid.
Why
you
do
know
you
what the best drink in the world is? The best drink of all time? Blood! Come on, vampire!
This past weekend, Beech Grove Jubileers traveled to Avon High School to compete against a number of different schools around the state.
This past weekend, Beech Grove Show Choir traveled to Avon High School to compete against a number of different schools.
Say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are more than black or white, and I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Oh Lord,
They had an amazing show, probably their best to date, but they also had some tough competition they were going up against.
Chicago, Illinois is like a shiny toy. The Prairie State is proud to see.
They did a great job and placed runner-up at Avon, but they need to have more support. So if you're not doing anything Saturday, March 10th, come out to Brownsburg and support them during their fight for state.
And now we're going to throw it over to my good pal, Tristan Jones, for today's sports recap.
Thank you, Josh. Today we begin with an Indiana Pacers update. Last night, the Pacers won a close home game against the Milwaukee Bucks, 92-89. Bojan Bogdanovic tied a career best, scoring 29 points and adding 4 rebounds. This is the 13th consecutive game in double figures for Bogdanovic since a game where he didn't score in January. Thaddeus Young, Victor Oladipo, Domantas Sabonis, and Lance Stevenson all scored in double figures last night as well. The Pacers finished the regular season series 3-1 against the Bucks, and they have now put themselves just a half game behind the Cavs for third in the East. The NFL Combine has wrapped up, and 2 players have created a ton of draft buzz. Saquon Barkley, a running back out of Penn State, was perhaps the best performer at the Combine. He ran a 4.4-second 40-yard dash and did 29 bench press reps and had a 41-inch vertical leap. Barkley was already a projected top 5 pick and is now looking to become the first running back to be drafted number 1 overall since 1995. The star of the Combine, however, was Shaquem Griffin, a linebacker out of Central Florida. Griffin became famous for playing with a prosthetic left hand. Griffin did 20 reps on the 225-pound bench press with the prosthetic hand and also ran a 4.38-second 40, which is the fastest of any linebacker since 2003. NFL Network commentator Rich Eisen did his annual 40-yard dash to benefit St. Jude Children's Hospital. Eisen started the tradition in 2005 and posted his second-best time yesterday with a 5.97. Eisen called out NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and challenged him to run the 40-yard dash as well, and the commissioner did not disappoint. The commissioner bested Eisen's time by running a 5.41 in the NFL offices. Eisen's challenge has prompted others to run the 40 to benefit St. Jude Children's Hospital, and even Bill Belichick broke out the checkbook and made a donation on air. In controversial news, a female representative of Formula One's presiding organization, the FIA, said in a recent interview that aspiring female racing drivers should not set their goals to race in top racing leagues like Formula One and Formula 2. Carmen Jorda said that women should instead set out to race in other series like Formula E because women aren't up for the physical challenges of Formula One, despite Jorda herself never having raced in Formula One. Critics say that her comments not only undermine the integrity of Formula E, but are also sexist. And these are not the first controversial comments that Jorda has made relating to women in racing. That's all for sports today, fellas. Back to Josh and Joe Marr at the desk.
That's all for BGSN today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
Make sure to follow us on social media to keep up to date with all of our student productions and news.
I'm Joe Marr.
And I'm Josh. Have a terrific Tuesday, Hornets.